Hey, I've got Cowboy out and he's come in for our 2-week in-house training. We always like to start at day 1, show you where we started off at. This between the legs thing's a little weird. He's been doing this for a bit, so that's definitely something I'm going to have to work on because that can be a trip and fall hazard, and that's not a good thing. So I think it's just nerves right now. Introduced him to my treats. He's a fan, aren't you? Huh? Aren't you? Huh? All right, but not too fan of walking out here. He did have some issues getting out here. The hallway's quite loud and noisy with a lot of barking dogs, so it might have just been some stress issues, but I'm not sure he's all the way leash broke, which kind of worries me sometimes with little dogs, but we'll see. Hey, Cowboy, since you like treats anyways, it shouldn't be that big a deal. I can make it work. Huh? Want to go? Come on. Good. Good. Sit. No. Good. Big jumper, but he said he's a big jumper when it comes to company. So I kind of expected that. See how he wants to wrap up? I think that's just a nervous thing, but he's getting right underneath my feet. We can't do that. I'm not being mean. I'm just shuffling to get him out of the way. You can't do that. Good. Good. So we got some direction work we got to do. We got to start with that. So, but overall, I'm liking that he loves the treats so much because that means I can kind of bribe him into a few things and then start really working on the commands after that. I use bribes for a few days and then I'm going to go ahead and get into the command work and make him do it without the bribe, and it works pretty well. So I think overall he's going to do just fine. We're going to put him up and we'll get him back out at the end of week 1 and see how he's doing then. Hey, I've got Cowboy out and he's been here for a week, so I wanted to put a little bit on tape, show you where he's at. There was 2 things. One, in day 1, I noticed that he likes to go in between the legs, and that was like a security blanket, because if he gets in between the legs, then we have to stop and pull him out and do something different. So I've really worked on that. 2, he really wasn't leash broke. I thought I was going to be okay, but at day 1, we did pretty good. We videotaped, we went for a walk, we did fairly decent. The next day was a whole nother story. He does not always want to go where you want him to go, and he doesn't want to stay where I want him to stay. And so between those 2 arguments, he starts doing gator rolls. And at first I was doing something different. Now I'm stopping, setting him back up on his little bottom, and then going on. He does very well that way. So we've kind of learned how to do that, but we've only gotten to that point of walking and sits and stays this week. Now that's a little behind where I like to be at week 1, but honestly, I'm not too worried about it because small dogs come around very quickly at the end. Hey, what are you doing down there? Huh? And it's getting cold and windy, and we're going to train inside this rest of this next weekend. All right, hey, come on, let's go. Good. That's very good. We always start off good. Good. Good boy. Notice I'm doing a lot of praising. Good boy. Cowboy, sit. Good, sit. Stay. Good. At day 1, we were taking treats. Then we decided that Miss Laura was mean with the leash and we weren't going to take treats anymore. So I try quite often. He licks them, throws them on the ground, and then he doesn't do anything more with them. All right, come on, let's go, Cowboy. Come on. Good boy. Good. I know you're going to prove me completely wrong on video, and I am A-okay with that. No. Good. Cowboy, sit. Good, sit. Let's go. Nope, my way. Good. Good job. Good. I know, shake it out. Good. Sit. Good. Cowboy, you're not sitting. Sit up. Good sit. Good boy. Stay. Good. That was excellent. Okay, let's go. We'll go around again. One more time. I know. I'm the big meanie making you walk. Huh. Good boy. Cowboy, sit. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. Good, not one objection today. I am impressed, Bubba. He keeps turning that head like he's thinking about it, but he hadn't yet. Good. Sit. No, that's not a sit. Sit. Feet have to stay underneath you. Stay. Good job. Okay. All right, we're done. That was awesome. Yes, it was. That was awesome. Okay, that's not where you go. There you go. No, not in front. Move out of my way. Good. Good, good. Sit. Good. Or lay down. Okay. So that's where he's at the end of week 1. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but we really struggled this week. I don't know what it was, but honestly, this the rollover right here is where when he puts on the brakes, he rolls over like this. He's done. You know, you can't get him. And so what I have to do is go down, pet on him, sit him back up. Good boy. And then we can take off again. And so it's a lot of stopping and starting. That was a lot of long walking. That was the best he's done in 2 days. He did that well on Tuesday as well. And then for some reason, it was like back to square one on Wednesday and Thursday. So he just kind of comes, he's kind of going, you know, up and down right now. I think he's trying to figure out what I want. And that's okay, because sometimes it takes small dogs a little bit longer to figure that out. So I tell everybody they have this light bulb moment. And little dogs have the light bulb moment like 2 days before they go home. And I worry that I didn't do any good for them while they're here. But inevitably, they go home really great and wonderful. And the dogs do awesome once you get them. So I'm confident that he's going to get there at the end of the 2 weeks. I don't see any issues. You know, we've just got to get a little bit more. Come may be a problem. I'm probably going to do some of those in an enclosed yard because right now he's not taking treats. And my game is to get the treat and come back and get the treat and come back. And I may not get that because he's not going out and getting a treat. We'll see where we go in week 2, but so far so good. We're going to put him up and we'll get him back out before he heads home.